office, we are right. Is Prof there?
Yep, Prof, you are muted. I guess you are speaking.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't get your question.
I said, by virtue of this, by the fact that the office that Ekong and Co. We are occupying, we are illegal. They were illegally occupying the office.
Of
Those
course,
who invaded and chased them out of the office, we are right.
of course, there is party member now. The court said it that this is the party members that decides how it's a party affair. Now, so it's now a party and is the members of the party that actually makes up the party. So actually makes up the party. So they take over their party and they set things right. So
meeting. Let's see the outcome. Once the outcome of that meeting comes out, it gives a clarity of where everybody is going. That's what I will just say on that note. But like I've said, and I will still say it, that whatever happened today, I will still stay in vote. Even if you have to, even if it's the Namadi group, send your men. This is the chairman of us. Send the list. Lagos chairman, Lagos this, and these people will do this to do the Congress or
I
do
presume
this.
they will do that on Wednesday. So on Wednesday is
Aha.
where
So
the other
that's why I
voting
said
will come
today
out.
is wrong. That's why I'm saying that what happened today
Because
should not be.
when Wednesday is the NEC, National Executive Council, based on the circular that we saw that was signed by Peter Obi and Alex Oti. So is the NEC. And remember, Abure has smartly called NEC yesterday. He called NEC his own NEC. Because I saw the video
Please,
where he was.
Oxley, does anyone have any picture of the names of the people that attended the neck record, or the names of the people that he claimed came for his meeting that can constitute neck? Does anyone online
So
have
I
that?
know from what I saw is the Abure's Yo-Yo Boys. His National Working Committee. He's former National Working Committee members. So he cannot be NEC, because a NEC, based on Labour Party constitution, a NEC where the only sitting governor of Labour Party is what if the NEC where he wasn't there, he cannot be NEC, because Alex Oti is a statutory member of NEC. Peter Obi, the presidential candidate, is statutory, as in those are the people that have seat on the table of NEC.
Even
So
senators,
if they are not
senators,
there,
House of
if
Rep
they are not
members.
there, whatever Abure is calling is nonsense. Is
No, but
And all elected officers.
constitution,
and all elected officers, yes. So
according to
Abure's
the
neck is bullshit.
constitution, according to the constitution, you know what the neck is. According to, you know what the court would use is your constitution, your party's constitution, right? But even though according to the party's constitution, we are on the right track. My only issue with what Felucia said is that some of the things that happened today at the um Lagos Labour Party office were indicting. For me, oh, the only thing that was indicting that I saw is that a pastor is carrying all of those
At Calabash.
calabash. So this doctor that she was putting in her name, since me, I thought it was maybe PhD doctor, medical doctor. I don't know that is native doctor. So
The calabash is the calabash has been burnt, so it's her own personal baggage. She should live with that.
What of the rice? I'm having a
See,
problem
I
with the
hope your
rice.
name is not part of the name they were talking about, so because
From the
I'm sure my
videos,
home will be number
sorry,
one.
from the videos that I saw, I didn't see any bag of rice. So I've not seen any video where there's 200 bags of rice. I haven't seen. Based on what we saw, the video that I saw was saying that they were sent by the caretaker committee. So the guy that was running live commentary on the video said they were sent by the caretaker committee, which I presume is the Nanadi Usman committee, to take over the office, the Labour Party's state secretariat, and that is what they went there to do. So the other things of Calabash and all of
I
that
don't
is
think I don't think I heard any video saying that. Or I didn't
I
hear
heard,
any
I
Uh-huh.
heard,
video saying
I
so. I
heard.
didn't
But,
Maybe I'm wrong. I'm
but
wrong.
they,
So
they didn't
hear
take over that. I
the
would
only
have loved a
video
situation.
the
Oh,
only
there's a
video
second.
where they mentioned that was the video made by the Ekong's people, and they said it's
Ye-
committee. But the video of the party members that were there, none of them mentioned any name.
Yes, yes.
so
So
I
please
whichever
did
let's
see
one,
not.
a video. I did
whichever
see a
one is
video indicting.
whatever that is the case, the party members has taken over the secretariat. That's what is important. So let that status quo remain. The stuff that needed to be burnt has been burnt down. So let that status quo remain until Wednesday. So there will be a resolution after Wednesday meetings where the caretaker committee will now take over the entire structure of the party 100%. So that is what I expect from that meeting. After that meeting, there will be communique. They can appoint uh, caretaker committee people at the local government level and bring out a list. So let them use between yesterday on Monday, which is Monday. Okay, today is Monday. Let them use between Monday and draft a temporary list taking over the structures of the party in all the 774 local governments. Anything less than that is because they need to do it fast. They need to do it fast. So the 774 local government, they will draft names, make some contacts, put people's name. They may not have all the names for the 774 local. It might be a moving target, a live list, that will continue to be updated as they get names of people that they need to insert there. And I will also use the opportunity to call you Obidient. If you are interested in Labour Party and you are part of the Obidient movement, please go to your nearest local government now, because I'm seeing that by Wednesday, once that meeting is done, there will be some name collation between that Wednesday and Friday. So if you want your name to be there, go, and you are truly an Obedient, go down. This is the time to take over the structure of the party. So let's not wait for, because if you wait, then Adi Usman and Peter Obi and Alex Oti they are not in the all the 704 local government. So it is the names that they bring to them that they will sanction. So these people can use this opportunity too to take over control of the party again, and we will start complaining. So if you are hearing me, spread the message. Everybody should go to the field. If you want your name to be in this caretaker committee of your local government, go and put your name there. You're obedient, because a new structure will be put in place going forward. Let us take that place over. Don't leave it to them. If you leave it to them, they will reconstitute themselves and submit their names through their proxies. And you will think that it's joke. They will take it over again. And once they take it over from the grassroots, you don't have any case. You're on your own. So we'll still be here talking. Go out there. Let's see what happens on Wednesday. So that's where I will leave
Prince
it.
Savior, So I've actually seen how to make it slower. Is there any need, or let's just move on, please?
The
I don't think
the,
there
the
is.
judgment is as clear as the daylight.
No, no,
I've
it's all
listened
right.
to that judgment like 20 times. It's as clear. It's as clear.
Sorry, I think you've done justice to that. The only thing, what I'm seeing that people are requesting is that they can, if
Mostly, I think you are very right with
they
that
can get the audio.
submission. In that everybody must be involved because, for example, now Lagos State will have election, local government election, in which I know they probably have collected a lot of money. In fact, when I saw that Arabambi is already rolling with them, and earlier Prof have already spoken about the Arabambi matter. I remember what we did, how we have to fight. These people are transactional, and it's really sad. I'm sure, but I'm sure Folasheye did not meet during that their own time. I'm sure you didn't meet Marabambi. If you have met Marabambi, you will have spent, you will have, in fact, it will have taxed you like millions of naira.
Sorry for Felicia. You
I
talking
met him.
about
Oh.
sorry
I just
Felicia.
avoided him.
So Felicia, if you're talking about
Yes.
election is not going to be an immediate thing. They will need to take over
No, no, no.
after people
Local,
that
as in local government election
at the
for the
for the
normal local government. For
executive.
no, no,
So what I'm
not
saying
the
is
party, not the party one.
no, I understand. Okay, what I'm saying, what I was saying is that once the meeting of the NEC that happens on Wednesday happens, that NEC and the Catholic committee will need to hand over the structures of the party. We need to take over the structure of the parties in the 774 local government, and they need to give it to some people temporarily because before they will not have congresses, because congresses need to hold from the ward to local government to states, and before it comes to the national. So they need to, after their meeting on Wednesday, they need to hand over the structures of the party at the ward and the local government to some people temporarily, pending when they are able to plan ward congresses, which is ward election, local government election, state and federal. So what I'm saying is that any obedient that wants to join the party, and even for your name to be put on that temporary list of people that they will hand over the structure of Labour Party in your local government. This is the time. Just go and identify with the local government people, and they will put your name. I can, once because the caretaker committee, from what I'm seeing from them, they are willing to hand over. They are willing to work with the obedience because the Abure faction is not interested in anything obedient. So everybody should go and take over the structure of Labour Party in your local government, wherever you are, so that you will be recognized as the temporary executives, pending when the state congresses, ward, local government, state and federal and the national congresses will happen to make executives permanent. The structure of the party permanent. So everybody needs to go in. Every obedient needs to go. This one is no longer coming to talk on space. We have an opportunity now to hijack the Labour Party from these vampires, running around the place. They are there. It's not going to be easy. So what happened in Lagos? You see, in every local government, 774 local government nationwide, what happened in Lagos would have to happen in some places. It's not going to be easy. They're not going to hand it over to you on a platter. So once the meeting on Wednesday happens and a marching order is given after Wednesday meeting, what happened in Lagos today will have to happen in some places where resistance, where they meet resistance. It has to be, people have to be on ground and say, hey, it's either you hand over this local government secretary to us, or the state secretary to us, or because they have to be they have to leave the secretariat, whether it's local government secretariat or ward secretariat, or that's how to take over a party. It's not by talking on space. People have to go on
Okay.
ground and take it over, just like what happened in Lagos. People that went to Lagos secretariat were interested in taking over the place. They took it over. So by now, they chased everybody out, removed the things that they removed from there. And by now, I expect that as we are talking, they would have engaged a carpenter or whoever to put a new key, change the keys, lock up the place, and hold the keys and make an entry in the police station, where the closest police station there, to say we are in control of. In fact, in the videos I saw a mopo. I think I saw a mopo. I saw two police officers. Around the videos that I saw today. So I don't know whether the police were deployed there or something to keep peace. But whatever the case is, those secretariats has to be taken over, in my view.
Okay,
That's the way.
okay,
That's the way to
okay,
take the structure. It's not tea party.
okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother. I think you've made it so clear.
I beg, Oga David, I beg again. If you get any record where Abure don't scam you, come talk am. Any Abure record where don't scam you, anybody where don't scam you for Labour Party, maybe you were a candidate. I know how they take money for candidate, chop plenty, swap people name all over. Come up, just people need to know this. Probably we're gonna host a space for Abure corruption and some state party corruption. Eh? A lot happens. Okay, David, I yield back to you.
All right, thank you very much. I think it's becoming clear that Abura and his cliques, and his clique rather, we are just something else. Let me put it that way. To put it mildly, we are something else. Peter B. last born. Your hands has been up. Your hand has been up.
Yeah,
Please, could you?
no. My network has been misbehaving. I've come here like up to 5 times. I don't know what's happening. But I just want to react to the last speaker before I give my submission later. I understand the point where he's coming from. But I think we have leaders in the obedient movement, and I believe we trust them with our position. We know that they are brilliant, they are smart, they have the best in mind for us, and they have us in mind. So I still believe let us wait for their instruction. We know that the next meeting is on Wednesday, but from what he's saying, he's trying to push people to go to their to their local government and start registering and all those things. Right now, you don't even know whether PO will remain in Labour Party. It's just speculation. You don't know whether he will not remain there. You don't know if he will leave this night. So I think for now, you have a point there because I believe though to appoint caretaker committee for to hand over all this position. But for now, I believe let's just slow down and wait for orders from the people we have accepted to govern us in this obedient movement. Thank
All
you
right.
very much. I'll come back later.
All right. Thank you very much. Donald,
Yes,
sorry, you
sorry,
have
we
been
are still saying the same thing. I said after Wednesday there will be marching orders. I
okay.
expect there is going to be marching orders. So let's. What I'm saying is, talking on space is no longer the case. We have to go on ground and take things over.
Boots on ground. Yeah,
Boot on
boots on
ground. There is
ground.
no more need for any story. What happened in Lagos should happen everywhere. Simple.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. Donald, you've been here for a while. Sorry that you've not been able to speak since. Please, could you unmute my brother?
Uh, good morning, everybody. It's already a new day, so good morning. Good morning, Prince David. How on a day now?
Omo, we did good though. You know,
I
yes,
think
yes.
for those who do not know, Donald was the person that was more like the PA to GRV on media during the campaign. So he's a special person to us.
Okay, I don't have much to say. I just want to commend everyone for the good work, the dedication, and the commitment to the obedient movement. It's not easy. A lot has happened, and that's where integrity is to see people still keeping their integrity, still standing on their values and their fight for a new Nigeria, despite everything that's happening and has happened. You know, it's amazing. I mean, we find strength in ourselves, right? We just see some people keep going, and we just it gives the rest of us strength, and that is built. So that's just one of the. I'll just say thank you and
People have posted
It's
them.
even there on the jumbotron. So I've posted on the jumbotron.
Yeah, but I don't know. They're
But
saying this the slow one because this slow version is like 6 minutes.
I think he has to slow it and play
Okay.
it. Yeah. So no problem. You can do that.
Sarah, for you, the way I know the audio is fast, but if you listen very well, you will hear everything. Audio.
I
So
think
you know
I
Nigeria
think yeah
before you
I
know it
think I
now.
think
If you
if
even if you
if
want to say that, you can listen to the fast one and the slow.
yes, they you can listen to both and compare the voice notice. I mean, the voice record is
No,
clear.
no, no, no. What I'm saying is that APC people and the Ruru people is that it will
I
become a
beg
tool in their
nothing
hand.
concern
They will
APC. Leave
start
them out.
spreading propaganda.
APC has this is our family matter. By the time we go reach national, now that guy where they undo that LP handle Sarah, now that guy we go fit face cash.
Please, no violence. No
That guy now
violence.
we go face
Let's
cash. Maybe after
let's see
Wednesday.
what the next day you would hold.
Yeah.
No
Me-
violence.
Let no who tell you no violence. Me don't worry. Next one I make go lead am sha. But let's wait till next one. Abuja on na Kennedy. As we go, I think one draw run, we go cash am, collect our
You that
food
you are
first
short
thing.
like this, please save your. They will just carry you from from your head.
Chey, this woman, you say I'm short. No, you don't know say that short people they cause wahala pass. Don't you see what short people did in Lagos?
Sarah, why are you castigating our savior? Version from Sarah.
Recorded it. This audio is an to doctor this certified through so we are waiting for them. So this audio is now an insurance policy for that certified through copy. So when the
Yes.
certified
So I
copy
think
comes, you look at the
first,
transcript.
yeah,
It will
first,
be transcribed word for word. You will now
yes.
see whether because so if this audio didn't come out, anything that they bring out in the CTC is what we will all accept. So we will not have we will not have a control against what is going to come out in this certified true copy. So I'm so happy
Yes,
a lawyer took the initiative to record this session. Otherwise, we don't have anything. If this audio didn't come out, we don't have anything until the CTC comes out.
Yes, so
So
that
I'm
was
so
the main
happy.
reason why, that was the main purpose why the video was sent out to be spread around, because I think they said they got information that Abure and his APC colleague Wike and them like that, probably our pastors, imams, you know the pastor I'm talking about. So we're part of they wanted to doctor. And the funniest part of this issue is that you would have just, even see the truth of the matter is, whether court sack Abure or court not sack Abure, that your whatsoever was already shaky. Dayo was just standing on on unconstitutional office, because first, you cannot go to the national and grab power and you still want to be a state chairman. It's not done. And I'm just so happy now because I think House have opened a whole lot of people. I really want to see Congress in Lagos. It's high time. It's very, very high time. And and I believe we will look forward to have important people handles the affairs of the party. And again, and again, Dr. Sheyi, you've no answer. This woman say he spent her 300 millions
Okay,
naira.
it's true. I found that Twitter space from Parallel Facts.
Yes,
Someone posted it in the space that crashed. So I quoted it already. Let me add it to the chat box. So that space was when
Yeah,
they interviewed Dayo Ekong, and I was asking her questions, and people like you, Prince
I
Savior,
never
was telling me to
no,
calm down. Why you asking her so many questions?
no.
Blah 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 blah,
This
and all
thing,
of that.
I have.
so you were
I
once
mean,
a defender of native doctor Dayo.
Wait,
Our past history. They let it up. They don't
I
come
mean,
out Prince name now. Mona forgive am. They don't come out the name from Calabar.
Savior, you must know about that calabash. You must have something about it.
Okay,
Exactly.
see, guys, I've actually put up the check the most recent replies. You will see the parallel fact space. So maybe on your free time or anytime, you can go and listen to it, so that most of you would actually understand that this battle did not start. It did not start recently
yes,
when
Madam
all the
Sarah.
questions were being
Madam Sarah,
asked.
let me say something. I've put it on the space jetty. First,
um,
David. Is David, when you say I was defending this woman, I think let us start dragging ourselves obedience here first, before Professor Shea will come in. Let us start opening our own yash here now. When that woman said that thing on the space, Madam Sarah, if you could remember, after Parallel Fact Space, we had another space. I think that space was hosted by Riwachik, where Madam Sarah, you were the one that suggested that we do, because even on that Parallel Fact Space, she said she's open for, what did they call this thing? Auditing, right? Sarah, you suggested that we can do auditing on the in our state. And I told you that Lagos, we will take responsibility of it. It is our state. Because I know you cannot come from Abuja to want to come and audit our own. I will do it. Right? That was my stand. And I took this matter to the COC platform, the Obidient Central Organizing Committee that was in charge of every activity of Obidient in Lagos. I took the matter there. And David, I can still go and screenshot the chat too. It's there. I said Dayo claims to spend 330 million naira in Lagos, because I think in Lagos the campaign, even when PO came to Lagos, I know how many millions of naira Obedient paid for cars, buses, put buses across all the 20 local governments in Lagos before even LP make arrangements, security and every other things. We've already provided 50% or over 50% before LP make arrangements. How do I know this? It was me and Bishop that was in charge of all those disbursing money. So where did Drayo bring 350 million? Is it the 4 million man match? Labour Party did not support a dime. Instead of that, Labour Party was trying to tie us down, that they even got to arrest Big Joe when he flew in from France because they wanted us to do Formula Man match in Surulere, just one location, and we said no. So where was Dayo? Dayo did not bring a dime. I know it. I know people that bring money. Dayo did not bring a dime. We did not ask from them. So where
So,
did this
so
get?
you are telling us you didn't defend Dayo? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, of
Prince,
course.
Yeah.
Savior,
Yes, boss.
I think at the time that Sarah, the second space, I remember that space very well, and that Sarah now said she that or the first one she said she's open to editing or audit or whatever you call it in your financial whatever, and then Sarah also said, okay, yeah. In fact, we had a casualty. I think 2 days after is like a executive whatever, and everybody descended on that matter. One of the assistant secretary, she actually resigned from the Twitter space. She left the party. She left the all everything. She said she does not want to hear because she was the one defending her in all platforms. In fact, what we are doing in our space is more. If you go to some WhatsApp platform, you will say, "What, Sarah? I think I can find a way around that. Maybe one of the group can add you to one." You will be shocked when she now said that. So she said, okay, that she will print out all her documents and all. Now, Sheyi is a financial whatever. I can't remember if Sheyi ever had any account given to him or money given to him in any form since he was the financial secretary. But in any way, in her own whatever, she spent her whole money. Truly, she spends money, but up to that, we don't know. Okay, she
I
brought
think
out that. And I
Prof.
remember
J
her
is here
lawyer
now.
spoke to me, and her lawyer said, oh, she had already advised her to remove some private, her home private or personal expense or whatever, and then that she can now bring out the remaining. Okay, auditors, where are we? Where are you guys? Nobody had come forth, and that was how the matter went under the carpet. If
Prof.
someone
Sheyi.
like Sarah
Okay.
is here and they have come forth, there will have been a file to that, and we will have had the true picture of that 350. So now,
Okay.
at what point can we do it? I don't think we can do it again. You know.
Okay. She will be actually probed. When we have a
So
new a
Sheyi,
new
you are here now, Abi.
a new leadership.
Yes.
She should. So Prof. J, you can probably how she spent the 350 million, or where the
Because
bank where she
because
kept.
one, she spent number one. Let me also add to this. You said the 4 million match, the 1 million, the one that the Labour Party did at that time was not her. She was not involved in that. It was Talako's period, and that and it was sorted out. I think they had to sort out the fund to look for that. While the Obidient did that, because I remember we were going up and down to all the 3 locations of that match. So, but the one that the Labour Party did for the Surulere, it was not her. So you can't add those to her bill because at that time, I think she was a deputy woman leader at that period. But way after 3 weeks to the election that she took over, definitely she spent money.
Okay.
But
Okay.
she spent money because nobody funded the party at that time. If they now collected the money now, and then they can bring out the audited and say nobody, because that's what we kept hearing. Nobody
I think
funded the party.
since since
But with a
since
lot of revelation afterwards and all everything, it looks somehow. But
okay,
I
since
don't
since
know.
Prof. J is
But
here,
my own is that nobody has
Prof. J,
come
you should be
forth to
able
do
to.
that audit of her account, and she printed it out truly,
Okay,
and she was ready to hand it
okay.
over with all confidence, and nobody was ready to do anything, and that was how the matter died down.
Okay, thank you so much, Oga
Okay,
David. Before you come in, I have posted because
let me
I've
just
seen a lot of people always say Savior defended this woman. Savior, please, if you check up on the space, you will see it.
let me
I
just
wanted to drag that matter,
let me
but some
just
people just try to die. It's there, evidence there. I've never defended any Labour Party criminal before, and I would never do that. Not in my lifetime. David is there.
yes say just to speak to the facts again. I don't know if you guys can
Yeah,
hear
Professor
me.
Shea,
Uh,
again, please, I beg. No, be you they drag me for Labour, come inside Labour Party.
yes, because you know why I was dragging you guys, because as obedience, the only way we can clean up that party is to be in there and do the fight there. And you see, the fight started immediately. Ekong did that space, and immediately after that, we had the next meeting at the ESCO level, because we were already asking when she went online to say she spent 350. We were asking that, is it not the same ESCO or the same state that we go to? I know how much we used to buy fuel, we used to do everything. They will say there's no money. Even the membership cards that they were supposed to give a part of the income to local government and wards, this woman will come and say there's no money. I said, no, you can't say that. We have to be accountable. So immediately after that space, we had an ESCO meeting. Then the question, I said, can we have the record? I asked her for the record of that 350 million or 310 million. Can we have the audited record? You cannot continue to say you spend your personal money for the party. You go to Abuja and say you spend your money. If you spend money, it must be documented in the financial books so that tomorrow we know. So I asked her, and she became defensive. I'll bring my hand, I spend my, no, 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 no. See, madam, remove your emotion. This is a political party, and there must be structure. If you said you spend money, can we have the record documented so that tomorrow if you go, let's know if it's the party that is owing you money or whatever. She said she will bring this one. She started dragging. I remember it was that same period that I was now asking them to account for the Surulere election, the finance. I remember the secretary of the party, Sam Okala, became defensive. I told him, I said, see, I don't deal with emotions. I deal with facts. And you must present the facts. We must have records. If you guys are saying you spend money, you even collected money from Mrs. We didn't know that. You must record it. And we had to start fighting them. We started dragging them to provide the record of Surulere and also that 350 million. After much dragging, they gave me some record. I sat down with Sam to say, okay, let me have this record of Surulere expenditure. How much did you people spend? What was the money spent for? How much was given? Who are the people who donated money to the party? A lot of things, they do it in hiding. Membership drive, when we did, people register online, pay 1,000 naira. The plan was that local government and wards will get a fraction of that income. This woman started behaving, say if she goes to Abuja, that's the money they use to buy ticket, party does not. I said, but that money is not meant for you. If they call you for meeting in Abuja and you are going, the national should provide ticket for you, or you people know how you share money. You don't tell us, but not the money that party members paid that is meant for operations. It must be accounted
Yeah,
for.
running of the
That
party.
was,
Yeah.
so you see, that 350 million was where the problem started from. That was where we started having issues with her, because she couldn't provide the account. And people were like, prof, you said don't chop money now. I had to come clean and defend myself, because we never saw it. So a lot of lies, a lot of, yes, you may spend money, but not up to that. And because you think you spend money, so the party belongs to you. It doesn't work that
Please,
way. I was in the Obidient.
again, Prof. Share now that you get that office because I think I've been hearing story like that.
Now lie, no be she get the office. They rent the office. And GRV pays a higher percentage for that money, even though they always want to lie to party members. As if GRV does not support the party and all of. That's some of the things that got me upset with them. The lie and the evil. And they will go and meet this young man, say they want to do this, he will give them something, they will come and lie to party members.
Did you remember what they did? Savior, even what they did last year when we had the Obidient convention?
No be smart thing.
Labour
That
Party,
was
Labour Party refused. In fact, they sent a circular to their members not to attend.
oh, you remember? Do you know after that convention, they now gang up against me? They
Yes.
said I was on. Ekong instructed the local government chairman. After we had a meeting, GRV, I invited GRV to the ESCO meeting to come and have a meeting with the ESCO. And he came. The chairman and the secretary refused to show up. We had that meeting with GRV. Every other thing that they wanted was done. Remember, they wanted the party to be recognized. ESCO member, the local government chairman should have their place where they will sit. They should not be treated like stranger. Everything was done.
I and
On the
and I
day,
think in all this you were even the one that was really fighting for them.
exactly.
Yeah.
Do you
And we
know?
even had an issue with you at that
After
time.
that was when he had a problem. Immediately after that that Sunday convention, in fact, Prof was added to. I think it was me and Bumi that were enemy before, so they added Prof to it, and Prof started having problems from that convention.
Okay,
So
Barrister, let me say this. Prof, let me say this, please. If you are a Labour Party person here, Prof here was fighting for you people. Say una go there front seat. Personally, me, Prince, I say una back seat. Me, go. I was opposing Prof, but Prof was pushing back. Sha. See, you know why me I don't like LP. LP don't like Obidient. I don't know why. And probably because Obidient to give them money, they just use their money go do
They
their
they
things.
they, they see obedience as a threat.
No say
They see
LP no
obedience
want
as a threat.
and now POB got there now. So you must like it for that period. Now PO bingos, anywhere PO is, we the like Australia. I mean, Australia have said, you see, wherever our principal is, we have to be there. If he's in another place now, if he move to another place, we move with him. That is my point. So once he's in a particular place, the right thing, like you have said, you must be involved. Otherwise, you're going to have a sham. Look at what happened to us. It was part of one of the things that we discovered, like Prof said, we have to watch a lot. How can you go to even to choose the candidate, their selection of the candidate. And that's why when Sarah and all everybody and Folashe had problem and all everything, I can understand because they were built on transactional. They will collect money from Savior, they will collect from David, they will collect from Sarah, they will collect from Sheyi, and then they will be saying you are the candidate. There are two different things when you are aspirant. They will say, no, you are the candidate. So at the end of the day, you now go to say when we were in a tribunal, we saw a lot of rubbish. I was upset. If not that, my belief is that I have to protect the people and our hard work people during that election. Otherwise, we should have said Otilo, like Cyrus culture we say, Otilo, let it just go. But we had to put our feet down and say, no, it will not go. Because they did a lot of crap. And I must say that it is real good effort that actually saved the few that even the seat that we even retain. It was just God that saved them. Otherwise,
So,
the way this party is, so once it's in any other place, I think the right thing is that don't say I'm obedient. Yes, you see, we came in as obedient. As Obidient, you must come in. And then don't be like all the other people that just come in because of what they want to get. And look at how they now turn them down in the other political party now. You understand? Because that other political party is an evil spirit. Or even the demon live there. So, but wherever we have, we must show light. We must be able to walk. We must be able to we brought in zeal, commitment, and that thing is what helped us even to have been able to win in Lagos. And we should not drop our stuff. We should not let go or let down our guard. We must build on it. We must be able to walk and leave all these people. Every one of them wants to hit something, what they want to do. I'm the only legal advisor in the whole of the only legal advisor in any political party that spent my own money. So I didn't collect a dime, which the party should have done. Nobody, not even candidate. And we're going up and
Okay.
down just to ensure that everything were well done and to make sure
Yeah.
that so they are built on, I want to collect. Look at it now. The local government election is going to come up in Lagos. They already, with all this illegality that we're talking about, they have collected money from loads of aspirants. And when you go by that, by the next election, you just find out they will go to court. I'm the candidate, you are not the candidate. And you are not duly elected, you are not duly picked, because they were just built on transactional. That's why you can tell that people like Arabambi will go to court and say, oh, I'm the one that did this thing. And you could not come up with authentic list of the membership. So once you are in a place, even to help the principal, you must ensure you have that number. You must be in that system. That's what I would just say. And I will advise us to henceforth work on it. As Obidient, we are movement, we are group of people. But once we are in a place, so long that our principal is there, let's work together. And that's my own final thought for tonight, because this morning. So let me just leave it to you that way. No matter however we have, if we can talk till tomorrow, this had happened, this had not. But way forward is for us to be able to group ourselves together and then do the needful when the time comes. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you so much. David has dropped. Thank you so much. Okay, Peter B, last son. Please go right ahead.
Yeah. So let me just make a submission then leave. I've stayed here for long. All right. First of all, concerning the NEC meeting, I saw some list of invitees there. Are Obidient also part of that NEC meeting? Because they are from the invited people. Obedient are not included, and members of the party are not included. They were just the party. The invitation was just mainly for some stakeholders. And
So
finally,
in the Labour Party constitution, there is no obedience is not part of the structure of the Labour Party in terms of officially. So you will not see anything that any communique that the party will put out. And obedience is not an official structure within Labour Party as in their constitution. So it's a movement. So probably that's why you wouldn't see their name in that communique.
exactly. So that's to say, stay away from the meeting and just observe. We should not get involved.
Uh, uh, Before anybody, in fact, it's not all members of. Even though you are a member of Labour, it's not everybody. It's stakeholders. So it's not everybody.
And
Next is not for members. It's not for floor members. It's not for floor members. Next is a district
exactly.
community.
I don't want to sound that to some people that are planning to go and attend. They should not go and embarrass themselves there. Uh, Finally, the Lagos version today. Hope those people that went there were not talk and maybe it was discussed
This man,
earlier.
why they
And
talk like this now? Wait. our plans out. No, to make I enter Calabar this tomorrow morning. Oh. Kilo shele now. Why you the couple that Labour Party people go office, go take over the say talk.
Yeah, you know how these things are done now. Come you join them. The point I'm trying to now is that
We cannot hear you, Mr. Villas. Thank you so much. Thank you for your submission. Now we don't have talks in Lagos Labour Party. We have decent people who just want the next meeting. I hope you come to Abuja. Me na Kennedy are the look for shark. Allen X.
Yeah, I don't know if you
I
guys
think I
can
hear.
hear me clearly. Um, I just posted, yeah, so I just posted on your Jumbotron people like Dr. Barry and some old men securing Abuja office, Labour Party office. If you read the caption, they said today is against the Alex Oti and Nenade Usman group to take over LP office. Me, honestly speaking, a lot of obedience are getting tired of this LP. I don't know what you people are seeing in this LP that we are not seeing. We are just here because Obi is still here. I don't know what you guys are seeing in this LP that I don't know what PO is still seeing in this LP that we are not seeing. I don't know. So I don't know. I'm still waiting for PO's comment on this issue, honestly, because I don't think he has really made any significant comment on all of these issues that is happening. But honestly speaking, I will tell you that we are tired of this LP. The Obedient is a political pressure group, and PO has the mandate of the people. I feel it is. I don't. I feel like LP has been infiltrated by some very, very greedy and Tinubu paid people. See them wearing white coats. Look at that video. Very disgusting to look at. Wearing white coat. So if people like us now say we want to enter there now, can these old men stop us? So honestly speaking, it seems like they feel like obedience want to come and take over everything from them, and they don't want to surrender. They feel like they have worked for everything in LP and they must be there. So I'm just waiting for PO to listen. But for me, honestly speaking, I am tired of this. I am tired of this Labour Party. And I don't see what you people are seeing in this Labour Party. I'll yield the mic for now. It seems like the host is having connection issues. I'll yield the mic.
Hello, Prince Savior. Please look at your connection, so that the space won't crash.
Okay, so okay, thank you very much, Alan. I had a network issue. I'm back now. Um, the next person on the line, I think, is Ajibola. I don't know if he's spoken. He's been here for a while. You and Destiny. After you, then Destiny. 2 minutes, guys, so that we can quickly round off.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I don't really have much to say. What I just want to say is that to those who have been to those who have been in LP, who have been in the struggle for the heart of LP, I think I just
Sorry, David, can you hear me? Can someone hear me?
yeah.
I can hear you. I can hear you, Samuel.
Okay. For those who have been in the struggle, in the heart of the struggle for LP, I think one thing I would just want to say is that people should take a lesson for what has been happening. Because the reality is, there are a lot of people outside there who wants to join the folks, they want to join the party. But the problem is, what they are saying, what they are hearing, is what will deter them and will make them say they want to join. You understand? There are a lot of young folks. Now, when we start having back and forth with all the rubbish that happened during the election, we pray that this storm will go away. Then after this storm go away, we will have the new set of people coming in. Our main focus is we don't want a repeat of what is happening. The Labour Party should be a different.
Samuel, I can hear you clearly. I can hear you. I can hear you. Samuel, I can hear you. Ajibla, go on.
Thank you. So Labour Party should.
Yeah. I can hear you.
So the Labour Party should be a platform that people will see as it does. Okay, this party there's gonna be it's a difference to the normal ones that is outside. It's not going to just be a party that everybody who is there is just there to make money. So it is when we start seeing this difference, when people start seeing this difference, then you now see people really coming up to say they want to join. It is not about appealing to people to join the party. We need to know that the structure, the so-called Labour Party structure, is a structure of unity, is a structure of competency, of transparency. That when people join, they know that there's accountability within that system. The little people that are there, those of you that are there now, what are you doing to make that place accountable for the people? A lot of people have come here to talk. I've seen a lot of people come here to talk on this space. And I know some of them will, in the future, in the nearest future here, will be in top position in Labour Party and likewise Obidient. So now the buttons might get to them themselves. It is for my own, what I'm looking after is the way forward. How are we going to take this party to the next level? Are we how are people going to drop their own personal selfish interest? Because this is what has brought us to where we are today. So this is for those of them who are on this space, because even among them you will have seen you will have seen the argument. Now the issue is them taking the baton, because left to me after the Supreme Court judgment, all these other storms that we have been having before, it will go. It's just a matter of time. But those of the people now taking up the baton, those of you who are in their affairs, because if you don't make that place suitable for people to join you, how will individuals, young minds, say they want to join if they see Labour Party as almost the same thing as APC? Because when you ask what that is, what the most of these APC guys will tell the other people, they tell you what is different between us and them. They're just there to make money now. All of them they just want to eat out of the national cake. We people who are ready to say they want to go out there must go there not for their personal reason, but for the sake of the country. If you know that you don't have you are looking for your personal reason, go and join APC. You're looking for your personal financial gain, go and join the other party. So it is now within the party that people will now make sure that accountability is the goal. And that is when, see, people will not campaign before you will now see a lot of people willingly joining the party. So
All right. Okay.
this is
Ajibla,
my message for those who are at the affairs of the Labour Party. Thank you.
thank you so much, Ajibola, for your submission. Yeah, I will come to you, Doctor Mr. Felicia. Just give me some minutes. I will come to you. Let's hear from Destiny. Destiny, just 2 minutes, please. Shoot. Please, if you see this sign, just know that your time is up so that I don't interject. Destiny, go ahead.
All right. Good morning. Yeah. At least all I will say is this, because I won't lie to you. I'm part of the media. I'm one of the team that designed the posters we used last time for Mr. Pitobi. I still have everything on my system. I was hot because I did everything willingly because I want a good Nigeria. But seeing all those crooks using me to make money for their own pockets, greediness, they now sell us out, getting money, cashing money. When I hear this figure, it hurts me, it pains me. I won't lie to you. These people are still there. They are still on this piece. A lot of them have these people that give them feedbacks. I'm waiting for the PO, Peter Obi. I want to hear from him before I know the next thing to do. You see, going to that, someone said I should go to the local government and take over and do whatever and do this. See, it's beyond that. I want to use the word, but I don't think it's good for the space. There's a time that we have to look at each other's face one on one. You sell me out and knock you out. Because we are not, say someone is, if you people have been seeing this, some traces of fraud, or why don't you speak it out? Make a video, publish it. Let's bring the dirty out of us. I've been here, we just waiting, just be listening that what next to do in this country. The other day I was going and just imagine people just like begging a grown-up person begging me for just 2,000 naira to buy drug. Please let's think. Just calm down and think. You don't need to canvass anything. You don't need to canvass. When you see any traces of any fraud, whatever, please let's bring this thing out. There's no any information of someone say no. Let's the person that want to speak to come out and speak. Let's everybody hear at the same time. It's not like he said that he's going to sponsor us or I'm using my for what? If you are ready to use your money, use your money. If you are not ready to money, fuck out. Because I won't lie to you, I'm just angry. I'm just angry this evening. I'm just angry. Thank you.
Oh, okay. David is not here, but let me quickly respond
Yeah.
to Ajibola. You understand on that issue of people going into political party because of what they want to hear, or maybe we had the same with the so-called APC. We are not the same, and especially that a lot of us are in this political party for one reason, because of New Nigeria. New people who have not been to any political party are in LP. And well, what we met on ground, I must say that we actually shook them to some degree. And it is still part of what we are doing at the moment, down to even being able to get to Supreme Court and get a judgment. It is still part of it. Is to change the status quo so that it will not be the same as they always play it. So the mindset of, oh, maybe whatever, if you are there, you are clean. For example, Sheyi is one of the most detailed person I have met. He likes, in fact, he likes document more than myself, who is able, he will say this one document, this one.
You must document this one. I know in politics, we met a lot of stuff you cannot put on paper. They don't want that process. So how do we get ourselves to do a whole lot of, for example, we're trying to do a membership. They are doing rubbish. Until we came in, we have to say, okay, this is the number. We went to, it was at the tribunal that I found out that what they had submitted was fictitious. They will just look for whatever and just write. But there are numbers. There are people. When we came in, you find that in Lagos, we have 20 local governments. And those 20 local governments, we have people. It was an error or whatever because of the way they played their dirty politics that they made us to have polling unit agents. How many polling unit agents do we need? 13,500. Are we saying we don't have 13,500? We alone are millions. But the party could not get that 13,500 because a lot of people did not come in. And by the time we even said, okay, these are us, Obidient, let us, whatever, it took them forever to even upload 13,500. In fact, we had deficit because they upload eventually, which was maybe, in fact, underground, I must say. And after doing that uploading, we didn't have the numbers. This last election, if I tell you, I was on ground. I was going up and down, especially for GRV. The APC alone almost have 30 people going up and down. The one that will fight you, the one that will send our agent away. And we have those numbers, and nobody were there. So the more reason why we must come out and be, once we know that we are movement, once we have a vision, PO is there. Any state that you are, you must participate in that process, so that they won't say they don't have an agent. But now we will come on the space and we will criticize. The parties sometimes don't have a blame. It is us that don't move near. When we come now, we have met a lot of people on this. I think this last list that they did, about one or two people that we met on space or maybe met whatever, they are already in that list. I was like, this is strange. This person, you understand? The one that Prof I know and had introduced to the system have made the list as well. So it means that stylishly we can actually come in. When we were in that whatever, we almost, until we started having problems, that's when we said, okay, about 6 or 7 of us were directly obedient. So we have to wake up. You will never get a clean political party. Even if we move into another place now, it is when we come in, just go in and do your part. If you're sure, I mean, I must confess to you, we didn't make anything. We spend our money. Individual, you spent your money, because I know when they are doing the fundraising, so many people would send money to that cause. When the PO were doing, they were sending money. So what happened to the people? If you have the time and you have the energy, why not? People like me, I'm not like Sarah have said, maybe 30 whatever. I'm in my 50. I may drop. I may not want to be involved. After this one, if PO comes in, God, I will do Thanksgiving in at least 10 different places. Whether I'm not in that government or not, or I'm not in anything, I don't give a damn that someone that we really want have been in that system. And like you have said, if he had been in that system, this cost of governance will not be this high. You and I know, ordinary that we are complaining, PO will wear one shirt for whatever. I've said if I see him next, I will say, sir, that shirt that you brought from Indonesia, please just give it to me. That's my size. So we have a long way to go, but we also have a short way. We have the technology, we have everything. Let's use it to that advantage. It is when we started that process that other political parties too are now using that to copy it. I know other political parties who have done that. I think the ADC or something, or maybe one of the other, and they have copied. So we have to do something. When this next election, I must not hear that we do not have polling unit agents. We must have, if that Lagos State needs 13,500, and that means if we double that 13,500, we'll have 27 whereabout. So we must have at least, let there be 45,000 spread all over, and defend our vote and make people to come out. That's how politics works. So you are part of it, and you have to do your own part. You have to do your best. And like I've said, I mean, after this, I may not have that energy. And you know what I'm saying. I mean, by then I will have been in my mid 50, and I may not have that energy. So, but this time I still have the energy to do and to run after the cause that I believe in. And that's why you are here. That's why we are spending this hour, because we want to get the solution to our problem or the challenges that we are facing. And so to get that solution, you must prefer your own advice and never say never. You may get there and you may be the one that will do the change. So I'm encouraging you, once we get the final decision, like Osley have said, once we get the final decision, yes, let's spring into action. Local governments in Lagos, local governments are not difficult to locate, or the local government people, how to get involved are not difficult to locate. And promise you, get Savior, get me, get Prof, get Folasheye, I think she left, even get Sarah. We will know what to do at this period, but only for our principal and the governorship candidate that we will have. And we must follow you through. And this attitude, another attitude I want us to also drop is, I am for, the last time we heard, we're for PO, we are not for anybody. So we cannot cry when we lost the election. We must follow everything through. Whatever our principal believe in, whoever he said we should do whatever, we should do. And that's what I will say. So his response to you, Ajibola, I expect you in this next whatever, in this next dispensation, I want you to be there. And that's what I said to the other people. And Vala, they were there. It was on the election day, or maybe when we're in situation room, that was when we, all the stuff that we got in Lagos, all the stuff that they used, that PO used in electoral tribunal, came strictly from us, Obidient. I must confess to you. And if we did not do what we did, maybe we will not get those sheets down to Abuja. You understand? So I will expect you to make your move. If you're in Lagos, please look for me. You understand? We must work together. We must achieve this thing together. We won in Lagos and we will win again, but we need everybody. Everybody. Whatever happened, like I've said just yesterday, I don't directly believe in it, because I'm waiting for Wednesday. What happened couldn't have been from that group. But let's leave that matter. Yesterday have gone. Today is what we are building on. Tomorrow, we must ensure that we all participate in this. Thanks. Savior. Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, okay, because I said, oh, I've dropped the mic. I said, I'm just thinking, I just responded to Jibola and then to also admonish us. Really, there is a spirit in all of us. We want to fight, we want to do this, but let us channel it properly. And I think it was, I don't know who said it, I think it was Majesty. My generation is a bit different. But as different as it is, some of us are also, we are right there. We are with everybody. My generation have been cheated. And I don't also want other people to be cheated. Because if you look at it, how many of my people, if you look at it directly, are right there? It's always older people. So that means they are chopping our own stuff. So once we now look at it, we want to change things. Look at where we are. I'm on Bande and I don't have light. Generators here everywhere. Nobody wants that. It's because they are not paying good attention to good governance. That's why they don't give a damn. But once we have people who give a damn, who doesn't look, I admire PO well. I think one time, I think it was
Sorry, can you hear me
okay,
now?
yeah.
Savior, I think your network is breaking. Can you hear? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now, David.
Okay. Savior, I think it's from your end. Your village. I think okay, Mr. Folucho, you are done. Yeah. So your village people, could you unmute and speak? I can hear you clearly. I can hear you. Momo Oshozi, could you unmute and speak? Is Momo there? Mr. Folucho, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Could you
Yes,
confirm you can hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay. Okay. Momo, could you unmute and speak? Your village people. All right. So Oxley Technologies, could you unmute and speak, please?
So I think the last speaker has spoken very well. Everybody needs to be involved. Um, After Wednesday, the next steps will be known clearly. We'll know what the next steps are, and based on that, everybody should swing into action wherever you are. You know, go to your local government, try to take charge, try to identify with the local structures, and be involved. If anybody that wants PO to be president, you have to work for it. We did it in 2023. I was